Well, ladies and gentlemen, tag team action, your main event this week on NWA Anarchy. On one side, we have the returning Texas Hitmen, the Rock and Roll Ninja Skitzo, and Big Dog, who's kicking this match off. Their opponents, the NWA Elite, the team of Onyx, and the former Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, the feature presentation, Jeff Lewis, who has Jeff G. Bailey and Abomination at ringside. And John Johnson, I touched on it at the beginning of the hour, but I wasn't here. I've only seen highlights of that gruesome attack that took place just a week ago.
Greg Hunter, me and Ernie Rich, we could smell the flesh burning from up here. I mean, it was one of the most disgusting smells I've ever smelled. And I've actually been pretty close to our fans, and it was even more disgusting than that. But you want to talk about the here and now. What kind of return President for the Texas Hitmen? They're in there against an elite team who right now they got the advantage on, but it's just a matter of time. I mean, this is an upset elite team. They've been battling with the Devil's Rejects for months and months and months, and now they almost burnt Onyx. I mean, luckily, yeah, and I did say luckily, he missed and actually hit Tank. Don't really know the severity of those injuries to Tank. Whenever you get burned, it's pretty bad. But right now, the Texas Hitmen, pride students of the Texas Wrestling Academy, taking it to Jeff Lewis.
Jeff Lewis finding himself in a none too enviable position. Big Dog clubbing forearms across the back. Jeff Lewis, the former heavyweight champion, firing back. Big Dog goes to the eyes. Tag. In comes the Rock and Roll Ninja, Skitzo. Hardcore Hell coming up March 31st, just a few short weeks away. We are well on the way on the highway to hell, and we heard that big announcement. Main event, Hardcore Hell, the double Jeopardy match. Chad Parham, the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, the World's Television Champion Ace Rockwell, Slim J, Jeremy Vane, four-way dance, one fall. If either champion is pinned, they lose their titles. And right now, the NWA Elite firing back on all cylinders. The Rock and Roll Ninja at the mercy of Onyx and Jeff Lewis, which is not exactly the best place in the world to be.
Well, you know, the NWA Elite, you were talking about championships. They don't care about championships. They are out for blood. They are out for bones. They're out for body parts from the Devil's Rejects. And one of the things we haven't really seen in action yet is this over 7-foot-tall monster out here, Abomination. I'm really glad Jeff G. Bailey has him out here this week, not only to watch his back from those cowardly attacks of the Devil's Rejects, but he's actually blocking out the whole ugly section of the NWA arena, which I know is the whole place, but he's doing a good job of the ugliest section.
The genetic powerhouse Onyx, big knife edge chop, as my broadcast partner once again alienates the people who pay our checks. Big clothesline.
That's why they bounce.
And down goes the Rock and Roll Ninja. Jeff G. Bailey looking on approvingly from ringside. The featured presentation measures the right hand, boot to the face, and now blatant choke.
And Greg Hunter, I hate to harp on this week after week, but, you know, some may say, does Dan Wilson not know what he's gotten himself into with Jeff G. Bailey? The question I have is, what has Jeff G. Bailey gotten himself into with Dan Wilson? I mean, Dan Wilson has proven that he was a student of Jeff G. Bailey's philosophy, but he's gone lower than I've ever known Jeff G. Bailey to go.
Cover two. Only a 2 count. We've said this time and time again, a theory that I personally hold. We've never seen Jeff G. Bailey forced to go that low. Jackknife cradle, 2. Again, a 2 count, says referee Harold James. Tag, and in comes the feature presentation. We've never seen Jeff G. Bailey on the brink of absolute desperation. We've never seen him against someone that is potentially his equal in every way, mentally, in this great sport. That person could very well be Dan Wilson. Here, Onyx was the only 3-time Wildside Heavyweight Champion in history. Jeff Lewis, not only a 2-time television champion of the world, but he is the former Anarchy Heavyweight Champion as well. He knows that, but it's been a while since we've seen the agent attorney lead his troops into a straight-up gang fight.
And it's going to be exciting, and thank you, Fernando, for the first check back from the IRS.
Good.
You ever seen so many zeros in your life?
All right, now, tag, Big Dog hits the ring, and anything not wearing a Texas flag, spine buster. They have the genetic powerhouse, send him into the ropes. Double clothesline is ducked. Onyx puts on the brakes, clothesline ducked, forearm, and the mad ninja skills of Skitzo coming to the front with that kick. They're setting up for a double suplex. They get the native of Jamaica City, Queens over.
Yeah, the Texas Hitmen, they're no slouches. Like I said, the prize students of the Texas Academy. I mean, trained by Rudy Boy Gonzalez. I mean, these guys are either no slouches in the ring, and they've really, you know, maybe they've caught the NWA Elite with their pants down.
Everything breaking down here. Jeff Lewis getting out of the way of that attempted splash. Skitzo set up. Final curtain.
Wait a minute. And look at Onyx. He's got the full Nelson on the big man, on Big Dog. And I mean, Big Dog's got some big arms. He's got a big body. I'm sorry, Greg Hunter. Go ahead.
He's trying to lock the arm, or lock the fingers. Big Dog trying to get to the ropes. Onyx has got him. He's got him down. There's nowhere for Big Dog to go.
I know it's almost a half Nelson there, Greg Hunter, but I mean, look at the way the bodies contort.
Oh, wait a minute.
He may have knocked him out here.
Harold James checking the arm 3 times, and we've got a winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the match, the team of the feature presentation, Jeff Lewis, the genetic powerhouse Onyx, the NWA Elite.
The NWA Elite notching up the win here this week in our main event.